Let us explore the mass exodus of Nigerians to foreign lands, a phenomenon so pervasive it has earned the slang, Japa. But why are millions of Nigerians leaving the giant of Africa? To understand, we must return to our roots. The profound African reference for land, disrupted by colonial violence and perpetuated by modern leadership failures. Let's unearth the story. In African cultures, land is not mere soil. It's the cradle of identity, spirituality, and community. As scholars note, land evokes deep emotions because it holds more than commercial value. It's a birthright, communal and sacred, connecting the living to ancestors and future generations. For Nigerians, this bond runs deep, from the fertile farmlands of the north to the riverine deltas of the south. Yet, this reverence was shattered during colonialism, setting the stage for today's migrations. Imagine the Kingdom of Benin in the late 19th century, a thriving empire where the Oba was not just a ruler, but the spiritual guardian of the land and the people. In 1897, British forces launched a punitive expedition against Benin City after tensions over trade and a British party's ill-fated visit. The city was sacked, treasures looted, including the famed Benin bronzes, and Oba of Oreme Nagboesi was captured, tried, and exiled to Calabar, where he died in 1914. This exile was more than the removal of a king. It was a profound rupture. For the Benin people, the Oba embodied their sovereignty and connection to the land. His banishment symbolized the loss of autonomy, the desecration of sacred spaces, and the imposition of foreign rule. Benin City, once a center of art and power, was left in ruins, its people subjugated, their cultural heritage shattered to European museums. This event echoed across Africa. Colonialism didn't just conquer territories, it eroded the intrinsic value Africans placed on their homelands, planting seeds of alienation. After Nigeria gained independence in 1960, the scars remained. Colonialism instilled a psychological inferiority as articulated by Frantz Fanon in his seminal work, Black Skin, White Marks. Fanon observed, however painful it may be for me to accept this conclusion, I am obliged to state it. For the black man, there is only one destiny, and it is white. In the Nigerian context, this manifests as an internalized belief that progress, opportunity, and even dignity lie abroad, in the white world of Europe, America, or Canada. The exile of Oba Ovorowe was an early emblem of this forced displacement, mirroring how Nigerians today feel compelled to leave their ancestral lands for survival. But history alone doesn't explain the surge. Enter the modern culprits, leadership failures that perpetuates poverty and inequality. As of 2025, Nigeria's net migration rate remains negative, with over 1 million Nigerians emigrating in recent decades, driven by economic hardship, insecurity, and lack of opportunities. The Japa syndrome sees skilled professionals, doctors, engineers, and tech experts fleeing en masse, doubling emigration rates since the 1990s. This exotic patronage, preferring foreign luxuries over homegrown solutions, is vividly captured in Philip Onoha Chika Ume's poem, Ambassadors of Poverty. Listen to these lines. Ambassadors of poverty are the corrupt masters of the economy, with their head abroad and enos at home. Patriots in reverse order, detrimental to the growth, progress, the economic parasites of power who superintend the poverty of the masses. Ume's words indict Nigerian leaders for their exotic patronage, sending billions abroad for medical treatments, education, and investment while neglecting infrastructure at home. This betrayal echoes the colonial exile, just as the British uprooted the Oba. Modern elites uproot the nation's potential, forcing citizens to seek destinies elsewhere. The Benin people's grief over their exiled king parallels the collective sorrow of families torn apart by migration today. So, the root cause? A colonial legacy of disconnection from our valued lands, reinforced by a Phenonian destiny complex and leadership's ambassadorial poverty. But roots can regrow. By reclaiming our heritage, demanding accountable governance, and investing in local opportunities, we can stem the exodus. What do you think? Until next time, stay rooted.